with lots of time. What a throw! Robin one for the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Going deep near the end zone, it's caught, and a touchdown! She was looking to throw.
Looking right, throwing right, into the end zone, caught for the touchdown!
Welcome to Is Moolah TV on Twitch. And yes, if you read the title, this is it, folks. The National Championship Game preview brought to you by Is Moolah TV. And I believe it will be Washington versus Alabama. But this is just one of 4 variations that I will be broadcasting with you guys. Want to make sure I put in the right guys. We got the right roster here ready to go here on College Football Revamped. The Washington Huskies, led by Coach Kalen DeBoer, are ready to show that people need to be putting some respect on the Pac-12 champions out in the Pacific Northwest. And Alabama, who we know so well, led by Nick Saban, the SEC championships in 2023, a controversial entry with that one loss and one blemish against Texas to start the season. But nonetheless, they're here. And I think Michigan had a little bit of fear when they saw that announcement, and they go down and lose to Bama in the Rose Bowl. Now, I was in the locker room before the game. Coach said he didn't know if they were going to go all black or all purple. So we won't know until they hit the field, folks. But I think they're going to be going with that purple pride and showing off that gold and purple with their uniforms today, folks. And this is going to be a dandy of a matchup. It's what the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, I was talking to Coach Nick Saban. I let him know how. I was like, hey, Coach, how much drip are you going to let the Bama players wear? He said, well, I'm old school. We're traditional. But this time, I'll let them have a little red on the cleats. Super excited to see these teams match up today. It's going to be a phenomenal showdown. 4 minutes, 15-minute quarters on Heisman difficulty. And we're going to be playing this out in Los Angeles for the national championship game. Now, watching the Huskies all season, and as we watched the broadcast about a week ago with Jaden Daniels winning the Heisman Trophy, a lot of people are thinking that actually took the pressure off of Michael Penix to feel like he had to play a perfect game and had to be perfect. Now he can just go out and play football, which he did in the win over Texas. Nick Saban, Alabama, he said, hey, I don't care if people don't want us to be here, we're here. And it's an opportunity for them to let them know Alabama is back and we're back on the mountaintop. Now, when watching both conference championship games, I was most impressed with Washington's offensive line with their pulling guards, pulling tackles, and ability to run the football and have control in the trenches. Watching the SEC championship game, I was also very impressed with Alabama's offensive line, able to impose their will and give Jalen Milroe some time in the pocket. Which offensive line will be superior today? Which defense will make their mark? And will the impact players show up in a huge way for Alabama and Washington? That's going to decide who wins. Rome or Dunze. Now, I may be a little biased here, folks, because Rome is my top 5 receivers in the NCAA today. Michael Penix Jr., although he won the popular vote, did not win the Heisman. Although he was my pick for the Heisman, leading the Washington Huskies to an undefeated season. Will he be accurate with the ball today? Will he get the ball to his playmakers? On the other side, the Alabama defense, will they be able to lock up the receivers of Washington the same way they locked up Georgia's uh, uh, receiving core? I don't know. I believe Georgia was pretty banged up, and that played into Alabama's favor. It's a whole new ball game, folks, and here we go for the 2024 College Football National Championship game, the last year of the Pac-12, and the Washington Huskies on top as champions. This is going to be a showdown and one for the ages. Washington Huskies versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. Coach Kalen DeBoer and Nick Saban, how did you prepare? That is the question. How did you prepare? Looks like Alabama has won the toss. They elected to defer for the second half, and here we are with the opening kickoff here in SoFi Stadium. Washington will be taking a knee. Rome Odunze needs to make an impact on this game. I expect the Washington Huskies, to get him going early, but we'll see what the offense comes out with. First and 10 from the 25. Penix out the shotgun. That's actually a play-action quarterback read. He takes it first down and more. 17-yard run for Michael Penix Jr. to open up this game. Have not seen him run too much this season, but a great quarterback read there. Had the defensive end and outside linebacker coming on the blitz. They crash. They don't contain, and that's a 17-yard gain. First and 10 Huskies. Great way to start. First down, putting the pressure on Alabama. Got a man in motion. Another option play. He gets decked, hit hard. That'll be a loss of 4. Dallas Turner with his first tackle in the backfield. Boy, was that a big hit. Ferocious. 15 came downhill. He said, hey, you can run on me once, but you ain't going to run on me twice. They may have to put that one in the archive for now. Second and 14. They hand it off on a draw play. Great gain there by Wayne. Taula Papa with a 6-yard gain. That brings up a 3rd and 8 for Washington. Close to the 45-yard line. Now they empty the backfield. 5 wide receiver spread. Penix checks it down and close to a first down. No, he's short. Dallas Jackson makes the catch. That'll be 4th and inches. And Coach DeBoer elects to punt. He's actually going to punt this ball. I would have gone for it. My team is moving the football well. I sent a statement to Bama early, but they punted away nonetheless. Fair catch called for this one. Is it going to get down? No. That'll end up as a touchback in the end zone. So great opening play with a 17-yard run for Penix. You go 4th and inches, and he elects to punt. So just playing it safe here. Wants to give Jalen Miro and the Bama Crimson Tide a long way to go. Here comes Miro out the backfield. Bullet. Oh, it's intercepted. It's intercepted on the first play for Bama. A turnover, folks, as the Huskies celebrate. Mishael Powell starts off with a pass, makes a big play for the Huskies defense. Turn it over. Number 23. And that sets up the Huskies here at the 43-yard line, and they're knocking on the door. Penix runs it. He'd be sacked for 5 yards. Normally, he doesn't really take that many sacks, but that's a good coverage sack down the field. Jamil with a great move off the block from his defensive tackle position and making sure Penix doesn't have any room to run. That's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15 for the Huskies. Already seeing some fireworks to start this game. Defense with the big play. They're going to go another quarterback draw, running Penix a lot more this game, and he makes it count. First down with the 22-yard run from Michael Penix Jr. Maybe switching it up, folks. People are thinking he's just a thrower. He can't run or use his legs, showing those critics why they need to remain critics and let him play football. 1st and 10 for the Huskies right there in the red zone. Here we go. Out the shotgun again. They hand it off. Running back goes. Wayne outside lane. Breaks a tackle. First down. 17-yard run for Wayne. Taula Papa in the house. Setting up a 1st and goal for the Huskies. Very interesting. Like we talked about the tempo of Washington and that offensive line creating a gashing hole for him to run through. And he was dashing through the hole on his way to the end zone today. Out the shotgun again. Wayne, he falls in for a 4-yard touchdown run. Taula Papa and the Huskies strike first blood or draw first blood in this game. So great response. So hey, now Coach DeBoer, look, plays it safe, trusting his defense. Punt the ball away. First play from scrimmage for the Crimson Tide. Interception. Result in a touchdown. So turnover is going to be a good, evaluation and a very interesting start for the Alabama Crimson Tide as they get the kickoff and they'll take a knee. So as a quarterback, got to have short-term memory here. Here comes Jalen Murrow with his second shot out the shotgun. Checks it down. Got the man outside. Nice catch. It's made by Jermaine Burton for an 11-yard reception. And that sets up a first down. So definitely want to get him in rhythm. Take him onto the side. Let him know, hey, listen, you got that first one out the way. Let's go. Let's get you going here. Nice completion. They hand it off under center. And it's a tackle for loss. Jace McLean with the -1. Alex Cook with the tackle in the backfield. That's a great downhill play for the defender there. 2nd and 11, Alabama. But that completion's got to feel good for Jalen Murrow. Hopefully he gets settled down in this game. Have an opportunity to get his team back in it. Down 7. Here we go. 2nd and 11. Out the shotgun once again. Drops back. Now he takes off, uses his legs, and a sack for -4. Thule making his imprint on the game. That sets up a 3rd and 15 for Bama. The big man at D tackle with a huge sack in the backfield. So now where you don't want to be if you're Bama, behind the sticks, 3rd and 15. Shotgun actually just play it safe and conservative with a draw play. Coach Saban not wanting to take a chance downfield. Hands it off, and they'll punt this ball away. Hopefully the defense can get them back. This could be, like I said, this could be a potential matchup, ladies and gentlemen, in the new year, what we can see. So we'll see if this actually plays out as Gallus Jackson with a short 7-yard return on the punt. But all you want your punt returner to do is just catch the football cleanly, get what you can, and get down. So here come the Huskies. Trips right. They hand it off. Wayne again lowers his shoulders and picks up 6. 2nd and 4, Washington. Looks like to go wildcat formation. Man in motion here. Hands it off to McMillan, and he won't get much there. About 2 yards for Jalen McMillan, who had a huge game against the Ducks in the Pac-12 championship as he returned back from injury, and the Washington fan base, I know they're happy to see him back in the purple and gold. 3rd and 3, option play again. He gets decked. -3 yards. Chris Braswell, and laying low in the brass right there on that hit. 4th and 6, and the Huskies are going to punt this one away. So little to no gain there, not doing much on that drive as that one stalls. Punt return is set up, caught, makes it move, and tackled hard. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Huskies defense, though, already with a sack and a pick. Doing their job, but only 9 yards of total offense allowed so far in the first quarter. Definitely intimidating, as we talked about. Offensive line and the defense of both teams have been the most impressive this year in college football. We'll see if they can keep it going. Under center here, Jalen Murrow checks it down out the backfield. Got the running back. It's tackled for a -4 yards on the play. I mean, honestly, McLean got him leaning. Number 11, lowering the boom. 2nd and 14 once again. They got to find a way to get Jalen Murrow ahead of the sticks. Another 2nd and long here out the shotgun. And he runs and is sacked. 3rd and 16. Washington must have been watching that tape as Fatui gets his first sack on the game. Nice hurdle there over the defender just to gobble him up in the backfield. Sets up a 3rd and 16. We'll see if Washington can truly keep him contained for 4 quarters, but so far in the first, off to a really great start. Trips left is the formation. Jalen Murrow throws it short, sets up a screen there, gets a solid gain, but Malik Benson unable to pick up the first down, 4th and 8. And I assume they're just going to punt this one here as they're at their own 35-yard line. Gets the punt away. That's a nice punt. Catches it at the 20. Lowers his shoulder, gets tackled at the 30. 9-yard gain for Gauss Jackson. So a lot of people are, assuming, hey, this is going to be a firework, a fiasco, and we're not sure yet. It's still early, but Washington up 7-0. Let's see if they can continue to score the football here against this Bama defense. Hand it off out the shotgun up the middle. Wayne is really having his way against this Bama defense, who's usually really tough against the run. Picks up a first down there. It'll be 1st and 10 at that 39-yard line, right at the 40-yard line, actually. Shotgun, got the tight formation, hand it off again on the draw play. Wayne to the outside, picks up about 4. And having a solid day so far. 6 carries, 47 yards. He's averaging about 7.8 yards right now to start this game, and already has a touchdown on the board for the Washington Huskies. We got trips right once again. And here he goes, Michael Penix. Quarterback draw, picks up the 6th needed, and that'll move the chains. As the mascot starts to celebrate and feel good in this game. Got spread formation. Hands it off on a counter play, cuts it back. Wayne lowers his shoulder, picks up about 4 yards. And this Huskies offense on a drive. Get your keys out, ladies and gentlemen, because they are on a drive. 21 is doing something for this team right now. Tight formation once again and bunch. Hand it off to Wayne again. Why not? Picks about a yard there, sets up a 3rd and manageable. Good tackle there by the Bama defense, and Wayne is slow to get up. Might need a breather for a play for this 3rd and 5. So far, Washington has not converted on a 3rd down yet in this ball game. 0-2. Sets up a screen, and it's caught by Rome Odunze. Tight window throw as the pressure and blitz was on for Michael Penix. However, Rome makes a catch behind him and picks up the 1st. Trips left. Out the shotgun, Michael throws it, gets it to McMillan on a 7-yard gain. So Bama not letting a lot of throws or passes down the field, but good read there for Penix to check it down and picks up 7 yards. Got twins right. Penix blitzes on, has a man, and this one is nearly intercepted by Malachi Moore, but that'll go down as a deflection in the stat sheet. And boy, would Michael Penix like to have that throwback, because that could have been disastrous. Empty backfield, 3rd and 3. Here's Penix out the shotgun, checks it down, has a man caught. Taj Davis picks up the 1st down with the 4-yard gain. And here come the Huskies. 7 first downs so far. Option play hasn't worked too much all game. He'd be sacked or tackled for a loss for -2. Deontay Lawson getting in there, focusing on that quarterback on the pitch. Worst case scenario, right? You missed a tackle. You got your teammates to back you up, but that time he gets the right man. Another option again. Penix. Might have been a face mask there. Looks like they don't call it. Gets a gain of 3. And this will be 3rd and 9. So they're in field goal range. But I know the Huskies would like to pick up 7 here, or at least 9 yards to move the chains. out the shotgun. Penix has time. O-line giving it to him. Still can't find anybody, and he'll go down for a sack. And that'll take him out of field goal range, folks, as Jamil Burrows with a huge sack. I mean, Penix had all day to throw. Couldn't find anyone. Credit the secondary of Bama. But normally you want to see your quarterback either run out of bounds or throw this one away. He does neither. And that is a huge loss for the Huskies. They may have to punt this football. We'll see what they elect to do. They're still going to try for a field goal here. From this distance, it's up. And it's good. The kick is good. For about 49 yards. That'll go down as a solid 50-yard kick. And that puts the Huskies up 10-0. So that sack does put him out of field goal range. The kicker said, yeah, coach, I can do it. Big hit here on the kick return. Ja'Cory Brooks with a 23-yard reception. And this Washington defense will get back to work. Let's see if they can actually truly shut them out for an entire quarter, but 10-0 is the lead. And so far, Huskies off to a great start on both sides of the football. Jalen Milroe under center, hands it off. Running back takes it to the outside, and Jace McLean is down for a 0-yard gain. That's a great open field tackle by Jordan Perryman. Sets up 2nd and 10. We talked about this all year. We know how good Alabama's defense is. We really want to see how good Washington's defense will be. And if that consistency can continue, hands it off again to the running back. He'll be tackled for a loss. Oh, and actually go down as a 1-yard gain. But Jace McLean sets up a 3rd and 8 for the Crimson Tide. So we saw Washington didn't convert a 3rd down until this previous drive. Alabama so far has not converted on a 3rd down yet this game. And another interception for Jalen Milroe, trying to fit into tight coverage. Makes another mistake. And we talked about this in the pregame show. A lot of people feeling like Jalen Milroe isn't as polished as you would like to have your quarterback be going into the championship game. But nonetheless, he's led his team through adversity this season. But maybe it could be some big game jitters taking over. But that's the 2nd interception for the Crimson Tide as Washington. We set up a great field goal position. Hands it off on the jet sweep to McMillan. And he'll pick up about 2 yards. So another mistake for Jalen Milroe, proven to be costly here. And we'll see if the Huskies can turn this one into points. Second and 8 for Washington. Shotgun formation. Penix fakes it. Oh, triple option here. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down. Nice play call there. Getting tricky, showing you that eye candy. Multiple offensive players in motion, but you run it up the middle all game to set it up for a keeper. Potential pitch to the receiver. He keeps it, picks up a 1st down. That time he keeps it again on another quarterback read, and close up 1st down. He will get it. Michael Penix Jr. showing off the legs today. Known to be that dart bullet passer from deep, showing you he can get it done on the ground, folks, as a dual threat. Man in motion here, goes into the backfield. Shotgun takes it back. Penix has time, 1st and 10, and a diving interception by the Bama defense. Kool-Aid McKinstry making a dynamite play. Exactly what Bama needed to turn the tide for the Road Tide. But now you got to be pinned back deep. They'll hand it off, get a little bit of breathing room for Jace. Picks up about a yard gain. What an impressive interception, showing off the hands and the athleticism to keep Washington out the end zone. 2nd and 9 from about the 2-yard line for the Road Tide here. If I'm the coach for Washington, I'm down at the blitz. They give it to the up back here, get a little bit more breather room. Robbie Oots will pick up 3, sets up a 3rd and 6 for Bama. So still 0 3rd down conversions in this 1st quarter for Bama. They're going to empty the backfield. Jalen Milroe in the end zone. Throws it, has a man, drops a ball. Is that tipped? Is that picked? A third interception off the deflection. We'll see if this one's clean or if it hits the turf. Oh, that's close. They might take another look at it. I think he might have took that right off the turf. Call on the field is an interception. This could be disastrous, folks. And they don't take a look at it. The officials feel it was a clean interception. They might want to. They hike the ball quickly. Oh, another dangerous throw. Chris Braswell. And that could have been going right to the house. I mean, a game of back and forth with the takeaways. Interception. Washington almost throws the interception there. It's a deflection. Second attempt. Penix has a man. That's RO. If you run in that RPO, make sure you look for Romeo. Rome Odunze with another big catch. Sets up first and goal for the Huskies at the 5. Option play. Gets decked again. Michael Penix. -4 yards. Chris Braswell laying the brass knuckles on that tackle. That'll be a loss of 4. And if you're Washington, you have to dial up a play call to get you into the end zone and hopefully give yourself a little bit more breathing room. Triple option again. Penix keeps it. Gets the 5 yards back. Sets up a 3rd and goal. 13 carries already for Michael Penix to start this game. They're 2 for 5 on 3rd downs. Can they get in the end zone? They hand it off, and Wayne trucks it, and he's short. He stopped short, lowers his shoulders, but doesn't get enough of a push from his lineman into the end zone. Sets up a field goal here. And the kick is good. So Coach DeBoer, once again, playing it safe, does not roll the dice, and takes the 3. Huskies kicking it off. Bama still trying to find an answer for this Huskies high-powered offense. 3 interceptions for Jalen Miro, and that's not how you want to start the game. Luckily, they're only down 2 scores. But if you're Coach Nick Saban, you have to find a way to settle down your guys and get the rhythm back to this offense. Jalen will go under center. Ace formation, he drops back for pass. He's going to run it. And he's sacked again. Braylon Trice with the sack. Sets up 2nd and 12 for Bama. And this is shocking, folks. This could be what happens. We don't know. But you're going to see it and hear it here first on Is Moolah TV. Shotgun this time. Jalen checks it down. Nice throw to the outside. Has a man caught. Malik Benson. That's going to be a 1st down. Big Al likes to see it. I love to see it too. He's got to make this a game, folks, before this one gets out of hand. 3 interceptions for Jalen Miro out the pistol formation. Fakes it, keeps it, runs it. 1st down and more. Stiff arms. He's still up on his feet. 20-yard gain for Jalen Miro, and that's what you got to do. If the pass isn't working, you see him throwing some picks, let him get out in space. Let him use his legs. It's what he's really good at. He has that ability to take off a run. He picks up 20 there. Now, on the Huskies 45, as they make their way across the 50, going back to a little old school Bama football on the center here. Jalen hands it off, and Jace picks up a solid 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. There you go. Get back to Alabama's identity, running the football. We know about the running backs they've had in the past with Mark Ingram, many other guys. Derrick Henry as Jace goes here. There he goes. Sideline. Finds it. Hits it. Jace McMillan, 14-yard gain right on cue. As we talk about those Bama running backs, Jace picks up a 14-yard gain. That's his biggest run of the day, folks. They'll go in the Wildcat formation. And it may have a false start here. Looks like the guard, 69. Yep. And that's how you shoot yourself in the foot right there. Stalls the drive. There has some momentum, but let's see if they can get back on cue here on 2nd down. Sets up a 2nd and 15. Hands it off again. Ooh, Roy Dell Williams gets about a yard. Be about 3rd and 14. Should set up an obvious pass here. No, they're actually going to go for it. Not the Wildcat. Keeps it. Roydell Williams, -2 yards. Excuse me, I think I said 3rd. That was a 2nd and 15. Should be a 3rd down here for Bama. So 0 for 4 still on 3rd down. Behind the sticks again for the Crimson Tide. Let's see. Oh, sack! Jalen Miro. That close in a hurry. The pocket collapsed. That'll be an 8-yard loss on the sack. The Huskies, they came to play. Feeling every piece of number 90 as the weight of the Husky Wolf Pack falls on Jalen Miro's shoulders. So the Crimson Tide will be punting this ball away. Once again, another 0-point drive. Fair catch is called. This will be in the end zone for a touchback. So 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Washington is up 13-0. Michael Penix in the shotgun play action. Short game for Jalen Polk, be a 4-yard reception. Probably had to run one more play here to avoid the delay of game. About a 6-second difference between the game clock and the play clock here. Throws it to the sideline. That's incomplete. Had his hands on it. Rome, but cool as ice. McKinstry, Kool-Aid with the hit and deflection there. So now you have to go for it. Empty the backfield on 3rd down. Passes it. Nice catch and 15-yard reception for Jalen McMillan. Getting involved in the action. I mean, just Washington has so many weapons here, as I like to call this the pro route here. Out of the slot, hits the sideline, and keeps the drive moving. 1st down, Washington. Let's see if they run a play here. They actually do. They'll hand this one off. And Wayne will be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1. Chris Braswell, number 41, making plays all day. That's his 5th tackle. I mean, he is everywhere for Alabama so far. 2nd and 11. Hands it off again on the draw play. Big game for Wayne. Oh, showing off the high stepper. Showing off the moves. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter, and Washington on top of the Crimson Tide, 13-0. Back-to-back struggles for Jalen Miro to get the ball down the field. 3 interceptions and not a single 1st down converted. We'll see if that actually plays true in the new year, but so far it's that way in this game. Motion, we're going to hand this one off to Wayne. He's been doing his load all day. 2024, we'll definitely see Dylan Johnson in the game, but for the sake of this broadcast, we got Wayne. 2nd and 8 for the Huskies. Handing it off. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Loss of 2. Dallas Turner in the backfield. So we got Dallas Turner making another play, as it'll be 3rd and 10 for Washington. Heels at the 50 for Penix, looking left. Go to his progression, has a man, and it's close to a 1st down. Jalen Polk, 10 yards, but it'll be 4th and inches. And another long field goal. Can he go back-to-back 50-yarders? It kicks away, and it's good again. He makes it again. Number 47, the kicker, going back-to-back. 16-0. 16 puntos for the Washington Huskies. I mean, and this defense is playing lights out, shutting out Bama in the first quarter. We'll see if they can get Jalen Miro going. We're still waiting for Alabama to arrive in this game. Hands it off. This would be a jet sweep, not going anywhere. Jacory Brooks with a 1-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 9 for the Crimson Tide. Early in the second quarter, Miro goes under center, tosses it to the running back. Jace thought he had a lane closed in a hurry. That would be a no-yard gain right there. Jeremiah Martin on the tackle. This will remain 3rd and 9 for Alabama. 0 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Out the shotgun, Jalen Miro gives the blitz, casts a man, ooh, turns it up. Malik Benson, just his momentum carried him to the sideline, and that'll be a 4th and 1. If you're Nick Saban, he's elected to punt this one away, and I get it. You're at your 35-yard line. You don't want to give or have this game go out of hand or get out of reach. 16-0, and here we go. We got ourselves a little bit of a return by Giles Jackson, but that'll be his biggest scamper of the day as well on punt return, as he picks up about 14 on that return. So the Huskies, as I said, that purple chrome fit, handing it off to Wayne, taking care of business, picks about a short gain there for 2. Taula Papa closing in on 100 yards in the first half on this Bama defense. At 76 yards so far on the day. We got twins right, tight end in motion. Penix looking left. Check comes back to his progression right, finds Jalen McMillan, and that'll be a 1st down. Washington Huskies once again. Michael Penix also closed it in on 100 yards passing. Empty backfield at the 50. Penix has time, throws it. This one he throws out of bounds. Got hit as he threw. And that'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Shotgun formation once again. Hands it off to Wayne. Wayne to pick up about 2 yards from that play. Sets up a 3rd and 8. And Wayne's actually pretty slow to get up on that play. Must have taken a hit there. At least he stays in. Shotgun formation. Hand it off to him again on 3rd and 8. That one will be a loss of 1. Dallas Turner again in the backfield. So this will be a 4th and 9 on. I assume they're punted here. 16-0 Washington. Early in the second quarter. Fair catch is called. This will be in the end zone for a touchback. And honestly, take a look at this game. First play from scrimmage for Bama. Interception, another interception on the following drive. Tip pass, another interception. So you had one that wasn't his fault, 2 that were, just a bad read, ill-advised throw. Nick Saban not happy at all. But, you know, he's a young kid. Got to coach him. These are some of these adversities that he'll face, not just on the field, but off the field as well. Nick Saban, known for being one of the greatest coaches of all time. Let's see if he can get his guys back to playing high-caliber football. Under center, nice catch and throw. Jacory Brooks on an 8-yard gain. That's a way to answer. It's a nice completion. Hopefully get some rhythm here. On 2nd down, be 2nd and 2 for Alabama. Hands it off. Jace hits the sideline, and he'll pick up the 1st down. 2-yard gain, gets it. And the cheerleaders get their cheer on. Got something to cheer about here as they get a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 30. Under center, drops back. Has time, finds a man, finds her running backs, rather, out the backfield. Jace McLean on a 16-yard reception. All right now. Hey, listen, when in doubt, check it down to your running back out the backfield, showing great hands. Gets a few yards after catch. Yeah, they're moving the chains. Get a little bit of life here, a little pep in your step if you're Bama. You know, down by 16, it's not out of reach, but definitely want to get a drive going and put some points on the board. Definitely don't want this game to remain 0 points. for the Crimson Tide. Hands it off to Jace again. Picks up about a yard. Great tackle. But yeah, 10 yards, averaging about 2.5 yards per carry. Only has 25, and that just goes to show you how tough this Washington defense is, especially against the run. They've been preparing, hands it off that time. He's decked hard. Like Dell Williams with the negative 2-yard gain. Alex Cook on the tackle. And he just came down from his safety road and lowered his shoulder. 3rd and 11. And we know, and we've seen all day, Bama struggle on 3rd down, 0-6. And once again, can't get the first down. 0-7. What is going on, folks, with this Bama offense? This is not what we're accustomed to seeing. It looks like Washington's going for the punt. They're actually, for the punt block, they actually bail out of that. Kicks it out of bounds. And here we go. Prolific offense for sure for Washington. 207 total yards. Defense holding Bama under 100 yards total of offense so far in this game. And sooner or later, the Crimson Tide is going to have to wake up, or Washington's going to run away as Penix keeps it here, cuts it back, picks up about 5 on that play. 2nd and 5 for Washington. Washington doing what they do. So like I mentioned about this tempoed offense, you know, now they can slow it down here in the driver's seat. Don't even go hurry up offense and give many opportunities to Alabama team. Checks it down, great throw to the tight end there, and Devin Cope makes his first catch of the game. That'll be a gain of 6. It picks up a first down, move the change for the Huskies, and the Dogs showing you what they can do on offense as well. Option play, he keeps it again. Short gain there. But yeah, we're seeing, I think that Huskies and Michael Penix Jr. definitely leaving it all on the line here, folks. We're seeing him run way more than we've seen him run all season, but he's giving it everything he has. And the team is feeding off it. Nice throw here again to Jace. Jalen McMillan. Sets up a 3rd and manageable for the Huskies, a 3rd and 5 to be exact. This is a big first down because, like I said, it's keep this game in reach. It's only down, technically still only down 2 scores. This is Bama. Short pass there. Does he get it? Yes, I believe he does. Giles Jackson turns that corner right as he was about to get carried out of bounds and picks up a first. 15 first downs for Washington. Man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Pass it to him. Out the backfield. Great catch by Jalen Polk. He's a dynamic receiver, showing you what he can do. Out the backfield from that slot position. Picks up a solid 4 yards on the play. So all these weapons getting involved today for Washington Huskies. You love to see it. Them use multiple different looks, multiple ways they can hurt you. And they're making the most of their opportunities so far in this game. Out the shotgun, another man in motion. Hand it off to Polk again. Had such a solid game on the last one. Picks about 3 more yards on this one. So it'll be a 3rd and short for the Huskies to see what they dial up. So 40% on 3rd down so far in this game. Can they make it 50? They hand it off to Wayne. Wayne hits the outside, cuts it inside. Great cut up the field. If you running backs watching at home, you can go ahead and bounce it out. But once you see that defense kicks outside, you stick your foot in the ground, and you cut upfield. He did just that. Picks up a first down here and keeps his drive alive. Cut back lane here on the counter. Wayne showing you the vision and the footwork. Picks up a gain of 6. And he's been the workhorse for Washington on the ground again. We know so much about Michael Penix's air attack, but this running back right now is really showing you different ways they can hurt you. Another first down here on the run. Lunyata Alexander has his first rush of the game on another jet sweep for Washington. I mean, they're going east, west, north, and south, really having their way. And we talked with Coach DeBoer. He said, hey, there's going to be some different plays. A lot of guys getting involved here. Setting up the screen. He doesn't throw it. Michael Penix with a big sack. That'll be a loss of 11 yards. Jamarian Latham with his first tackle in this game. It's a huge sack for the Crimson Tide. Is this what they needed to get some life back in their offense? We'll see. 2nd and 21. This is not a scenario that Washington hasn't seen before, and they've been able to pick up, big yards through the air. So we'll see what they call here. They're going to hand it off to the running back, see if they can pick up about 10 yards. Gets about 7, so 3rd and long here for the Huskies. Up 2 scores in this game. So 5 and 11 on 3rd down. Empty backfield for Penix. Throws it, has a man, but it'll be short. 11-yard gain for Gallus Jackson. I mean, the pressure was right in his face. And the kicker has an opportunity to be a legend. If he can go 4 for 4 here again. Long kick is up and is good. He has not missed on the day. 4 for 4 for number 47. And the special teams making their mark to make sure we complete all 3 phases as Washington continues to win in all 3 phases of this game. Offense, defense, and special teams. Ja'Cory Brooks, another 25-yard return. Sets up a 1st and 10 with the 5-5-5 on the clock. Jalen Miro on the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, lowers his shoulder, picks up about 6. Solid game for Jalen Miro. I mean, honestly, if you're offense coordinator, don't want to see your quarterback lower his shoulder like that and take those big hits. But right now, you got to throw everything you can at this Washington defense, who's been dominant so far in this first half. Runs it up the middle, finds a crease, lowers his shoulder again, gets the 1st down. So solid pickup there for Jalen Miro. We know this kid is tough. We saw him lead his team back when they were down against Auburn. He's shown us the toughness against Georgia. Hands it off here to Jace for a gain of 5 yards. Be 2nd and 5 for Bama here. And still looking for their first points in this ball game. Pistol formation, handed off to the running back. And Jace picks up another 1st down here. Be 1st and 10, Alabama. This is what you like to see, closing on midfield. I mean, you have some time, get some points here, and maybe even get the ball back, to be honest. And we could put up 2 scores, but you got to start with 1. Man in motion, get the jet sweep, and he'll be tackled in the backfield by Jeremiah Martin. Be a loss of 3 there. Sets up another 2nd and long situation for Alabama. That's once again not a place you want to be. Under center goes Jalen. Drops back, has time, runs it, finds the lane, has the lane, picks up the 1st down and more. Jalen Miro with a 16-yard scamper. Putting some pressure on this Washington defense, who's just been super tight-knit in that secondary. Not a lot of windows to throw to, and probably feeling not as confident after throwing 3 interceptions. Doesn't want to throw a 4th, so he just tucks it a run and moves the chains. Fakes a run, and that'll be deflected. Alfonso Tuputala on the deflection. Like I said, a lot of tight windows to throw. That was close as well, but he will survive. 2nd and 10 out the pistol. Tight end in motion. Drops back to pass, has time, has a man. Great catch by the receiver, Isaiah Bond. And we saw him have that game-winning touchdown against Bama in the end zone. Isaiah Bond with his first catch, it's a big one, setting up Alabama in the red zone. And it's the first sign of life we've seen all season. We know this is a game with 4 quarters. Let's see if they can punch it in as Alabama's finally knocking on the door here. Hands it off to Jace. Cuts it upfield for a solid gain of 6. Jace Leon increasing that average from 2.5 to about 4.3 on the ground today. He's slow to get up. Both defenses have just been playing tough. But let's see if Alabama can get their first punch into the end zone. Under center, drops back. He elects to run. Jalen Miro close to a first down. That'll have to be a 3rd and 1. He picks up 3 there. Almost punched it in. He actually runs it to his own man. And here's been the Achilles heel of the Alabama offense so far. 0 for 7 on 3rd down. As I fish a 3rd and short, shotgun formation. Isaiah Bond on the catch, but that will go nowhere. Interesting play call. You think that they'd at least punch it in and show some toughness there. They elect to throw. He only picks up a yard. Short of this, actually picks up no yards. Short of the sticks. Kicker would make it. And Alabama is finally on the board for 3. So not the way you wanted that drive to end, but nonetheless finally get some points for the Crimson Tide offense. 19-3. He'll take it out the end zone here for Washington. Hits the sideline, finds the lane, has a seam. He keeps going. 38-yard return for Cameron Davis. So Washington continues to dominate all 3 phases and showing no fear on that kick return there. Now you're pretty much going to 2-minute drill if you want for Washington. Not necessarily have to with 3 timeouts. Man in motion, hands off the jet sweep. Giles Jackson picks up a first down on 1st and 10. His first rush, I mean, you're seeing Michael Penix with some carries, running back with some carries, and receivers showing they could all run the football today against Bama. Shotgun has time, throws into a tight window, but the so reliable Rome Odunze with the first down catch there. That'll move the chains, and now Michael Penix has crossed the 100-yard mark in this game. Neither quarterback throwing for a touchdown yet, both with some interceptions. Let's see if Penix can help that average. Another tight window throw. Roma Dunze once again. Back-to-back catches, back-to-back targets, and picks up another first down. Out the shotgun goes Washington, trips right, fakes the handoff, checks it down quickly. Jalen Polk on a short gain there. Not necessarily have to go up tempo. You're up by 2 scores. You know, you're really in the driver's seat going into the second half. Alabama will get the ball to start the second half. So you definitely want to go up a 3rd touchdown here if you can. Ooh, short throw to Polk. He won't pick up much. That sets up a 3rd and 6 for the Huskies. So Bama would probably love to get a stop here, get the ball back one more time to their offense. Not sure if that'll be possible the way that the Washington Huskies kicker has been playing, and then the way this offense been moving the chains, and he's still on a body there. He gets up. Oh, on a body, gets up. That pickups a first down. Great awareness by Wade. Doesn't go down. Refs call it up. He's still on a body. Picks up the first down. If they would have tackled him, would have been short. Fakes the handoff. Wow, great awareness by the running back. Keep those legs moving. And picks up the first down as Penix keeps it, picks up 2. 2nd and 8 for Washington. Man in motion. Now the Giles Jackson fakes the handoff. And he's close to being sacked. Gets away, throws the ball, and it'll be a touchdown. Jalen Polk on the reception. And just like that, right on cue, Michael Penix going for 6. 25-3. Make it 26-3. Like I said, this is a video game simulation or scenario, rather. 26-3. I don't expect it to be this much of a blowout, but it could be. Weird things have happened in college football. Alabama downs it in the end zone. 26-3. Washington. Do you make a quarterback change here if you're Nick Saban? Maybe there's a talk the coaches have in the locker room. But Bama does get the ball right now, and they have an opportunity to get some points on here. First down, Malik Benson keeps it up. 1st and 10, like I said, you have 3 timeouts. If you can score here, Jalen Miro can plead a case if he can get in the end zone. Drops back, he runs, takes off. First down, close to the 50. And Roll Tide Road. I mean, these fans are definitely in distraught. They can't believe the scoreboard and what's happening to their team so far. But a good sign here on the up-tempo offense. Under center goes Milrow. Drops back for pass as we expect five-step drop back, but a short gain. Picks up just 3 yards as Jalen Milrow has officially reached that 100 yards passing in this game. Shotgun formation goes Milrow. Tries to run forward again. He'll be sacked for a loss of 6. If you're Bama, would burn a timeout. They do not. 3rd and 13. Shotgun formation. They just go, they run it. Throws it deep, has a man, and nearly intercepted again. Mishael with the deflection, and Bama has to punt the ball again. So unfortunately, Alabama unable to make the most of that drive as that one will stall. Punted away. Here comes Giles Jackson on the return and gets about a 14-yard gain. And what an offensive day. 42 rushing plays for 174 yards, 24 pass plays for 150 yards. Very well balanced attack for the Huskies, just obliterating the Bama defense as if they played them all season. Fakes the handoff. Penix runs it for a 7-yard rush on that play. And hurry up offense for Washington. Didn't expect this. Thought they'd just come out and take a knee going to the half. Well, looks like they might want to be getting some points here, folks. Taking a deep shot. Has McMillan. And that's a 1st and 10 for 30 yards. Another pro route from that outside receiver spot. Hits that corner and keeps the feet in bounds. So 6 seconds and a timeout, and the kicker's been making them. Longest from 52. Can he go 5 for 5 today? And he does. Give this man a check. Give this man a check. 5 for 5 on the day. Numerous kicks from 50 plus. And now to take us to the half, folks, 29-3. Huskies and Nick Saban and his coaching staff has to find a way to get Jalen Milrow going. Nissan halftime report innovation that excites, and we've seen it all here, folks. Unfortunately, we've not seen enough from the Alabama offense, but the defense of the Huskies with 3 interceptions. The Huskies have been running the ball well. Offensive line has been blocking well, as you see the sack there, but barely have you seen Michael Penix on the ground in the backfield. We'll see it again there. However, they have been having a day. That's the first passing touchdown for either quarterback. And the Washington Huskies up big. Time possession 17, but the real key, 181 rushing yards compared to Alabama's 35. And the turnover battle is 3-1 in favor of Washington. I mean, and it hasn't just been the running back for Washington. We've seen multiple receivers get the ball as well and pick up a first down. It's been a plethora of options at Michael Penix's disposal. And Coach DeBoer has his Huskies rolling, and the Dogs are feeding on the Crimson Tide's defense, having no problem moving the ball in this first half. You know, we hope that Nick Saban can get his Crimson Tide back to where they need to be in the second half. Don't know if they make any adjustments at the quarterback position, but something needs to change or it's going to be a long day for Bama. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Is Moolah TV on YouTube and on Twitch. And that concedes our Nissan halftime report as the Washington Huskies kick this thing off to the Crimson Tide, and they'll take a knee in the end zone. As you can see, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and under 200 yards of total offense for this Alabama team. And this Huskies defense continues to play lights out, only allowing 3 points in his first half. Milrow out the shotgun, sees nobody downfield, takes off the run. Picks up a first down. That's an 11-yard gain for Jalen Miro and the Crimson Tide. Let's see if he can keep it going. Miro, pump fakes, has a man across the middle. Malik Benson picks up 4 there. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Just pick up the short gains, take what the defense gives you. Nobody's open downfield, tuck it and run. Don't have to do too much. Just got to keep the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Out the pistol formation here, shotgun. Jalen back. Nobody's open. He tucks it to run again. So no gain on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 6. And I don't believe Bama has converted a 3rd down all game. That is correct. 0 for 9. Thank you for confirming. Will he be able to convert his 1st down right here? Hit as he throws deep, and it is caught by the receiver. How did he catch that? Jermaine Burton on the go route. 42-yard reception, back shoulder. Woohoo! I mean, literally catches it off the shoulder pad of the defender. Tries to bring some life to this Alabama defense. It's the 2nd trip into the red zone. First time it ended in 3 points. Let's see if they can pick up 7 here. Hands it off. And he'll be decked down in the backfield. Trucked the first defender. Thought he had enough to keep going, but then the dogs just collapse. And that'll be a loss of 2. So 2nd and 12, once again, has been an issue. These long plays. Oh, wow, looks like it was a fumble. He drops the football. Seth McLaughlin playing hero ball as Jace put it on the turf. But the lineman was able to recover the football. 3rd and 8. Miro again, pump fakes. Sets up a wide receiver screen. That'll be Isaiah Bond. Not enough again, this defense of the Washington Huskies. Just downright scary right now. And they'll take the field goal. I mean, honestly, if I'm Nick Saban, I'm going for it. Trying to get my team back in this game, but he takes 3, and the kick is good. 29-6 Huskies. All right, so you go into halftime, and you come out 2nd half, and you get a field goal out of it. Still down 23 points. I mean, if you're Coach Saban, what are you thinking? What are you doing? How's your team feeling? What are they going through? Not a lot of answers for this Washington Huskies offensive attack. But, 2 field goals on the day isn't going to beat either team. So Washington will get set up here at the 25, out the shotgun. Penix passes it quickly, gets it out quickly to Rome on the reception. He'll pick up about 8. And although Michael Penix has that 1 interception, pretty accurate on the day, 21 for 26, closing on 200 yards, gets it across the middle again to Rome for a 9-yard gain. He's 6 for 60 on the night, 10 yards reception, and that puts Michael Penix right at 200 yards even with the touchdown and an interception. Terrion Arnold on the tackle. Shotgun again, gets it out to Polk. Another 8 yards. I mean, this quick game for the Huskies is paying dividends for this offense. So you don't necessarily have to take those big shots. We know we have those opportunities and players to make them. But looks like we had Penix go out for a play. Dallas Jackson on the reception. The backup quarterback saying, I think Michael Penix must have taken a shot on that last throw. He's on the sideline. Yeah, he's got a strained pectoral. Will return soon. That is not what you want to see if you're a Huskies fan. As Jihad Campbell with the tackle for loss in the backfield. Wayne still closing on 100 yards with 20 carries there at 98, but the backup quarterback is in now for the Huskies. And we'll see what he can do on 2nd and 14. Hands it off to Wayne up the middle, gets about 7 yards, sets up a 3rd and short here. And that puts him over the century mark. 21 carries, 105 yards, and a touchdown for Wayne Taulapapa. 21. is doing something for this team. Michael Penix looks like he's back in the game. Can't keep him out, folks. And an over-the-shoulder grab. Jalen Polk. I mean, my goodness. On the flag route, breaks off the defender. And what a throw by Michael Penix. What a dime. Just dropping the dime in the bucket. And all your receivers at home got to practice that route. That's the flag route there. Over the shoulder, keeps 2 feet inbounds. That play is good on Sundays. As we got the running back with the handoff, Cameron Davis showing some athleticism. Gets the ball, hurdles a defender, picks up about a 3-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 7 for the Huskies with 428 total yards of offense against the Crimson Tide. This will be out of bounds. Nowhere to go with the football, just throws that one out of bounds, does Penix. So they're 50% on 3rd down, so flip a coin. And they may be able to convert this thing. Empty backfield here for Penix. Drops back, has a man, and finds him. Lonyata Alexander with the touchdown. Beautiful throw in traffic with a man on his back. Look at that throw. Keeps the balance. Ballerina catch. And looks like he keeps possession all the way to the ground. 10 plays, 72-yard drive. Will end in a score 36-6. Could this be the score on January 8th, 2024? We do not know, but that's why we play this game. That's why we call this game. You never know what could happen in college football. 78 plays, 440 yards with 25 first downs. I mean, nearly double the amount of yards does the Washington Huskies. 1st and 10. Milroe still looking for his first touchdown. Great throw and catch there for Milroe. That would be a great game for Ja'Cory Brooks. That'll move the chains for this Alabama offense. So right now, you're just playing for pride. Down 30 points. I mean, it's still a lot of time left in this football game, but you want to see some pride here from your players to try and fight back, see if they can battle back in this game and put some points up on the board. Jace with a solid catch there. Short gain for 2. Jalen Milroe under center. Draws back to pass. Has a man, overthrows him. So that'll be a 3rd and 8. And pretty much 1 and 11 on 3rd downs today is Alabama. We'll see what they can do here. Tight end in motion, set up trips right. Shotgun. Milroe throws it deep, has a man wide open. Out the backfield, Ja'Cory Brooks. And he's having himself a drive here with another huge gain. And that puts Milroe over 200 yards passing. Still no touchdown passes from Milroe. Just a few stains on that stat sheet with those 3 picks earlier in this football game. Hoping to put some points up here for the Crimson Tide. Hands it off. Nice draw play. Trucks a man. Runs him over. My goodness. Jay slow in the shoulders. That'd be no gain. Alfonso Tukutala stopping him in his tracks. 2nd and 10. Alabama under center goes Jalen. Hands it off. Up the middle goes Roydell Williams. He'll pick up 6. This will be a 3rd and short for Alabama. In the red zone, how can they capitalize? 2 for 12 on 3rd down. I mean, not just 3rd and longs, just 3rd downs in general have been the kryptonite. And it's close to being sacked. Milroe just throws it away. Oh, boy. Unable to convert again. They got to settle for a field goal. I mean, my goodness, this is not the Alabama offense that we were expected to see in this game. having some serious struggles on offense. Nonetheless, 3 field goals for the Crimson Tide. 36-9 is your score. Kick it off. And this will be down in the end zone for a touchback. So look at Washington's last 5 drives. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, and a punt. It seems so long ago that they punted, just having nothing but success against Alabama in their last 5 drives. Let's see if they can keep the ball rolling here. Penix looking at it. Oh, comes across. Man, that was nearly intercepted off the deflection there. If you're the running back, got to make that catch out the backfield. Hit him square in the hands. Just can't hold on to it. Hands it off. And that'll be a gain of 1 for Wayne. So Washington 8 for 15 on the day on 3rd downs. Seen a lot of them. And this one they will not be able to convert. This is 4-yard reception for Roma Dunze. That'll be 4th and 5, and you expect that Washington will elect to punt this one away. All right, so nice stop there by the defense. Offense still with no touchdowns. Let's see if they can capitalize. So this will be a good return here if they can set it up. And Kool-Aid gets about 11. If you see Milrow in the game, just sack after sack after sack, and he's had himself a long game, folks. Interception, sacked, tackle for loss in the backfield. Washington just all over him. Yeah, you see the pressure on the quarterback. 7 hurries, a knockdown, and 5 sacks for this Washington defense. 1st and 10. Milrow pistol formation. Now it's an opportunity for him to get it going and drop by the receiver there. So the minute he gets it going, he either gets tackle for loss, receiver's gonna catch the football, and 2nd and 10. Shifts to the right, calls an audible here. Milrow has time, throws it. Did he get the feet in bounds? Looks like he did. Ja'Cory Brooks, number 7, just being reliable. They go with that deep corner route on there. And that'll be close, folks. I wonder if the booth will take a look at this, but looks like they don't. 1st and 10, Alabama at the 40, approximately the 40-yard line, about 39-yard line. Milrow has a man. Great look off the safety. Perfect. That was beautiful. C.J. Dupree. That was a great IQ from Milrow that time. Looked off the safety, finds his tight end over the middle, and picks up a 1st down. This is a good drive looking here from Alabama. Milrow, another pass. Finds the man again. Jermaine Burton sets up a 1st and goal for Alabama. Here we go. Here come the Crimson Tide. So 21 for 29, although he's had 3 interceptions, still pretty accurate on the day. It's just when he's not accurate, it results in a huge play the other way. So Tuputala is out with a bruised knee, may return soon. He's questionable in this game. Went down hard that last play on defense. Hands it off, does Milrow to Jace. Picks up a short yard gain there. That'll be 2nd and goal for Alabama. So looking to get in their end zone with the logo all over it. Let's see if they can do it. It's pass, and it's not. It's dropped. Pretty interesting play call, but I thought it was the right play call there. Just wasn't able to execute. Looked off the safety again, but receiver can't hold on to it. And here we go. The oh-so crucial 3rd down, and hand it off to the running back, and looks like he'll be short. 4th and goal, and my goodness, I mean, Alabama just can't get out of their own way. And they're gonna kick the field goal again. And the kick is good. 36-12. And at what point do you make the change at quarterback, or you try something different? I mean, you gotta find a way to come away with touchdowns in the red zone. Instead of 4 field goals, make it 36-12, Washington. And here come the Huskies. The dog set up, hands it off. Wayne bounces it outside, gets about a solid 6 yards on that play. And he's closing on 30 carries with 23. Penix has a man, great throw and catch. Finds Roma Dunzo, and everybody's comparing him to Devontae Adams, saying he's got the similar athleticism, great IQ in the air, when catching the football. Great throw and catch there from Michael Penix as he finds Giles Jackson with the pickup of 11 yards. Yeah, they got Roma Dunze compared to about Devontae Adams. We'll see if he can keep up that hype and live up to it. It's high praise for the young receiver out of Bishop Gordon High School. So 2nd and 7, another short yard gain for Michael Penix and the Huskies. We're having no problem moving the ball as they cross the 50. Receiver in motion, hands off the jet sweep. McMillan thought he was going to be able to bounce to the outside. Instead, he'll be tackled for a loss. Loss of 2 by Deontay Lawson. Great tackle in the backfield. This will be a 3rd and 8. Huskies in the driver's seat now. Trips to the right. Out the shotgun. Setting up a screen here to the running back. Bama's all over that. And they're going to have to punt this ball away. So some interesting times here. Some conservative play calling for the Huskies. And if you're Washington, one thing you don't want to do is keep Alabama around. I mean, I know they're down by 24 points right now, but if they can get this offensive going into the end zone, the Tide can change this game around. But they have to do so now. This 3rd quarter comeback has to happen right now. Alrighty, Miro under center, drops back for pass, has a man short. That's Ja'Cory Brooks again, and this hookup right now has been the difference in this Alabama offense. So if Miro can continue to find Ja'Cory Brooks, he may continue to have success as Alabama now closes in on 400 yards total offense. And here goes Miro on the ground, nice pickup gain there. Jalen Miro had daylight with a big 16-yard rush there for the Crimson Tide. And he's starting to talk his stuff. Let him know we coming. 1st and 10. Milrow in the backfield. Nobody open, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 2. So, yeah, look at this. I mean, you start to see Alabama get some positive yardage, and then, once again, it sets up a 2nd and long. So, it's tough. You know, you have a quarterback that's continuing to grow, continuing to play his style of football, but struggling here at times to have consistent back-to-back plays. And now, nice draw play here. Picks about 3 yards, 3rd and 9 for Alabama. So here we go. It's 2 for 14 on the day for the Crimson Tide. Throws it deep, has a man, and it's deflected. Oh, so close. Had a receiver in the area. Great defensive stop right there. I mean, that was close, folks. Alabama had an opportunity to get back in this game. They score a touchdown. They do not punt it away. Giles Jackson has another opportunity there, and it's a 9-yard return. So, if you're Washington, you have an opportunity to put this game away with another touchdown here. If you're Alabama, you got to find a way to get a stop and get the ball back to your offense. And if you're Nick Saban, this offensive coordinator, you guys have to put your brains together and figure out how to dig your team out of this hole. because right now this game is close to being over. Penix drops back, finds Rome, and this man has been open all night long. I tell you, Rome Odunze, 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Option play, tackle for loss, great discipline by Chris Braswell, none other than number 41. Tackle for a loss in the backfield, 2nd and 13. It's tough, man, because although this Alabama defense has been scored on, they've been playing well. It's just when they get a stop, the offense is unable to put points up on the board. They're able to get 3, just not a touchdown. Great 18-yard run there by Wayne. Taula Papa, he's closing on 150. He might be closing in on 200 yards. We'll see how long they keep these starters. And I think if you're Washington and your team scores a touchdown here, you might want to call the Dogs off and put in your backups even. Who would have thought you'd be able to put your backups in against Alabama? But we'll see how this game plays on. Another triple option play call there. Washington, Penix keeps it and gets about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Hands it off. Look at Wade. Go. Excuse me, that'd be Cameron Davis, actually. As he has his 3rd rush in this game. Sets up a 3rd and 2. Washington hands it off. Another draw play. Cameron Davis again. 1st down. Washington Huskies. And this will be a quarterback draw for Michael Penix. Gets about 6. You see how dirty the jerseys are for Washington. They have been playing tough football. 2nd and 4, Washington. Hands it off here to Wayne. Gets a 1st down. They've had no problem moving the football against this defense. Here comes Penix out the shotgun, passing it. Oh, he's sacked. Loss of 7 yards. Had some time and have not seen Michael Penix really throw the football away here. Just hold on to the football just a little bit too long there. You know, if you're going to get it out, it's better to get it out and throw it out of bounds than to pick up a sack here. Now the Huskies are behind the 6, 2nd and 17. Empty backfield for Penix. Throws it short, has Rome Odunze again. Picks up 13 yards, set up a 3rd and manageable now. I mean, it's almost like it doesn't matter. You sack Michael Penix in the backfield, and he just has so many weapons that he just sets up a 3rd and short the next play. Hands it off to Wayne, and Wayne won't be able to pick up a 1st down there. It sets a 4th and 2, and I suspect they'll just bring on the kicker, who's been money all game, to kick this 40-yarder right to the uprights. And he does just that. 6 for 6 for number 47 in the purple and gold. The Huskies remain in control as they continue this lead and onslaught. 39-12, Washington. Once again, Jalen Murrow under center. Throw and catch is made. So you think about this. All 3 phases of the game, Washington has dominated. Offense, defense, and special teams. Peyton Henry out of Monte Vista High School, Danville, California, goes 6 for 6, kicking 3+ field goals over 50 yards. Running back over 100 yards rushing. Penix over 200 yards passing. And the defense with 3 interceptions. I mean, it's going to take a It's going to take a complete collapse in this game for Washington to lose this one, as Miro is decked down, runs to his own tackle there, or tight end rather. Could have been a butt fumble that we saw in New York with Mark Sanchez, but he hangs on to this one. It'll be 3rd and 7, Alabama. Early in this fourth quarter, can Bama have a spark? Can they show some life? They do, with the first down catch made by Ja'Cory Brooks. Now he's over the century mark, 117 yards on the day. Still no passing touchdowns for Jalen Miro, and that's been the difference in this game, honestly, along with those turnovers. Penix with 2 touchdowns through the air. Jalen Miro with 0. So here comes Alabama. Jalen Miro out the shotgun, checks it down short to his running back Jace, picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Under center goes Miro, drops back to pass, 5-step drop back, has a man, and oh my goodness, another interception, and that should do it, folks. 4 interceptions for number 4, Jalen Miro today. Will this happen in the new year? We don't know. I expect the performance and level of play to be a lot different, but it could happen, folks. This is why we do the broadcast. 39-12 are the Huskies lead. Great tackle in the backfield, though, by Malachi Morris, his 10th tackle on the day. Sets up 2nd and 12 for the Huskies. Once again, Alabama Crimson Tide comes up empty on offense, and the Huskies keep dogging them. Hands this ball off to Wayne, picks up a solid 10 yards on that play, and that puts him at 150 yards on the ground. 9 for 19 on 3rd downs as Washington, as they have a 3rd and short here. Hands it off to Wayne again. He'll pick up the 1st down. Fantastic run, great push by the O-line. That guard getting into the action. And I suspect Washington will continue to hand this ball off. No, they pass on 1st and 10. Drop it off short to the tight end, number 83. Devin Cope with his first catch in the game. So Michael Penix, once again, we talked about those weapons early in the game, continues to find another receiver on that pass just to keep, sharing the sugar. Moving that ball around to multiple different receivers. 2nd and 9, sets up a screen here to the running back out the backfield. He won't pick up a yard. Matter of fact, it'll be a loss of 4 on that play. 3rd and 13. Jaheim Oatis with the tackle for loss. So once again, flip a coin. 10 for 20 on 3rd downs are the Huskies. Facing a 3rd and long here, across midfield. At the Alabama 40, set up another screen. They go back to the same play again. And look at this, Cameron Davis with a big catch and run. And can he go all the way? Cameron Davis with the 43-yard touchdown pass from Michael Penix Jr. Cameron Davis said, "See you later, deuce deuce." The Dogs came to hunt, 45-12, and make it 46 for the kicker, Peyton Henry. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing history. I don't remember the last time I've seen Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide offense look so abysmal in my life. This is just a preview, folks. This isn't the real thing, but could give us a little bit of insight into what we can expect. But maybe this Washington defense. Great catch there, though, by Isaiah Bond. Moving the chains on 1st down. And that puts Miro over 300 yards passing. Alfonso on the tackle for the Huskies. And here we go. I mean, at this point, like I said before, late in the 3rd quarter, you're playing for pride. You want to see if you can still get a touchdown on the board for your team. Milrow, that is. Nice catch there to Jermaine Burton. Great throw. And we have 2 receivers for Alabama closing in on 100 yards. Well, actually, we already have one, Jalen Brooks, over the century mark. And here we go, number 3 at 99 yards on the day. Let's see what they come up with here. Under center. Drops back, actually hands it off on a draw play to the running back, Jace. Great play call there. Picks up the first down. It's a great play design. Drops back like he's going for the pass and just hands it off with the opposite hand. And that'll be first down for the Crimson Tide. Here at their 25, knocking on the door, trying to get their first touchdown on the day. Throws it short. Has a man, finds a man, Malik Benson with a 6-yard reception. Second and 4, Alabama. Here we go. Hands it off to the running back. And he'll get a no gain there. Christopher Moe with his second tackle of the game. And this is tough. If you're an Alabama fan, this is tough because you want to see your team have success as he's decked down. Again, Christopher Moe. 4th down and 4. I mean, at this point, you got to go for it. Down by 34 points. Milroe has time. Finds the tight end. Great throw and catch there. C.J. Dupree gets involved in this game. And that'll be 1st and goal, Alabama. Milroe hands it off to Jace. And that'll be a loss of 2. 2nd and goal for the Crimson Tide. Just been struggling all day today. And that's just, it's just been that kind of night for Alabama. Just not able to do much against this Washington defense. Hands it off again to Jace. Gets the 2 yards back. But not able to get in the end zone. 3rd and goal goes Alabama. I mean, if you're thinking 4-down territory, so got to pick up a play here. Great throw and his first catch and first touchdown throw. Jalen Milroe to Robbie Oots getting involved. And that puts a touchdown on the board for the Crimson Tide. And, you know, wouldn't be shocked if they elect to onside kick here to try and get this game in their favor. They do not. They're going to kick this one deep. Want to make Michael Penix go the length of the field. Don't want to give him a short field to work with the way this kicker's been kicking. So 46-19, Washington. Yeah, I mean, it must be the drip. I mean, you talk about the preparation. We've heard all year about the brotherhood here at Washington. Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, that is. You know, these teams, these guys play for each other. They love each other. We've heard it all season, how close-knit this group is. And they're showing it here. Truly want to get this win for each other, for the seniors, with a nice send-off as this realignment is coming faster than we expect. Washington will be heading to the Big Ten. It's a great opportunity to show their fan base, show these recruits who are considering coming to the school how there might be a new sheriff in town. There might be a new face of college football. Great 5-yard gain on that play. Penix keeps it again on a body, sets up a 3rd and inches. And I suspect they just run the football here to pick up the 1st down. They don't. They actually like to pass. Short pass gain, and it's actually deflected. Incomplete pass, so they'll punt this ball away. Will the Huskies and give Alabama another opportunity. Kicks it deep, sets up a return here. Can they get him going? Bounces to the outside, has a lane, one. Close to midfield, and Kool-Aid McKinstry with a 27-yard return for Alabama. Like I said before, crazier things have happened in college football before, folks. I don't know if they'll be able to come back in this game, but they can definitely, overthrows them. They're showing off the arm strength. But just a big miss there by Jalen Murrow. 2nd and 10, Alabama. Have to find a way to keep this ball rolling. Finds a man, has a man. Malik Benson keeping the feet in bounds. 1st and 10, Alabama. Murrow throws it short and finds Ja'Cory Brooks for 15 yards as he adds to his receiver total, 132 yards on the ground. As Jalen Murrow closing in on 400 yards passing on the day. Both teams giving it everything they got out there. You know, if you're Alabama, you definitely want to try and score in a hurry here. Not take too much time off this clock. You need about 3 scores here to get back in this game quick. Oh my goodness. And Eddie Fuan with the deflection. Another, this could have been close to being Jalen Murrow's 5th interception on the day, but the tie will survive. 2nd and 10, Alabama. Tight end in motion. Pistol formation. Murrow drops back. No man downfield. Cuts it up. Oh, tries to pick up some yards with his legs. Instead, he'll be sacked. Loss of 2 yards. And now, the worst nightmare. Yo, Baller, I got you, bro. Appreciate you showing love, man. Absolutely. Murrow, 3rd and 12. Short gain here. Not sure, not confident. And I'm shocked by the play call. You're down by a ton. 3rd and 12. And you go with the halfback screen. Ends up in a loss. Sets up 4th and 15. And we've seen this scenario happen against Auburn. They were down. They were like 3rd and 21 or something like that. Actually, it was like 4th and 21. And this time, it just won't be that same result. Turnover on downs, and that should do it, folks. 46-19, unless something, like I said before, crazy happens. Washington will be your 2024 college football national champions. And what a way to go out as the last year in the Pac-12 as potential national champions, as Cameron Davis shows off the strength on that run, breaking about 2 or 3 tackles for a 7-yard pickup. But very impressed with Washington and what I've seen from them this year. Just a great, great program and showing you what they can do. 1st down, Cameron Davis. It looks like he's going to be the back on this drive. And still give Wayne Tuala Papa some breathing. That time a loss of 3 yards. Dallas Turner. He said, my team may be down, but I'm not giving up. I'm still playing football, folks. Wildcat formation, tries to pick it up himself. Cameron Davis stopped in the backfield again. This time by Tresman Marshall. Now be a loss of 1, so 3rd and 14. Washington still remaining consistent, 50% conversion rate on 3rd down. Have a 3rd and 14 this time. Checked it down short to McMillan. And they'll be punting this one away. Fourth and 7 for Washington. Took some time off the clock. Punting it away. Alabama has a return here, has a lane. Malik Benson pick up about 6 yards. Milrow under center, and Nick Saban just, stuck it out with Milrow. Didn't make any changes to the quarterback position. So he'll live and die with his quarterback. Milrow got him there, so he finished him off. And Jermaine Burton now, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the day. So Ja'Cory Brooks, Jermaine Burton, this receiving corps has done their job. Just unable to get into the end zone enough. Isaiah Bond, nice catch and run. Way to stick his foot in the ground, cuts upfield, picks up 10, and that'll move the sticks. Milrow drops back, has a man, finds him, hit hard. Jermaine Burton with the 8-yard reception. Sets up a 2nd and short, hit hard. It'll be a little slow to get up. Bruner on the tackle, making his presence felt. All right, Jalen Milrow under center, 2nd and 2. Alabama down but not out. Hands it off on a draw play. Great play design. Picks up a 1st down for Jace McMillan. 6 yards on that. As he closed in on the century mark as well with 73 yards on the day. Milrow, same play, SOS. Got a big gain last time, gets another big gain, picks about 10 yards, but it'll be 2nd in inches for McLean. Here comes the Crimson Tide, drops back, another place. They're in that same play 3 times in a row, and picks up another 1st down. Rodell Williams with a great gain that time. 1st and 10, Alabama. Drops back, and they run it again for the 4th time. Runs over a tackler. Roy Dell lowering the shoulder, showing you the power, folks. As he picks up 7 yards on that play. So every single time the Crimson Tide have been in the red zone, they've ended up with points, just not enough touchdowns. -2 yards on that carry. Great tackle by Julius Irvin. 3rd and 4, Alabama. 4 for 19, and that's been the difference in this game. The inability to convert on 3rd downs has really kept the Crimson Tide trailing. Jalen Milrow sacked for a loss of 5. Tried to get out the pocket. Nice. Try to keep his eyes downfield, and he'll get sacked. I mean, just all night long. This Washington defense has just been ferocious. 4th and 9, sets up a screen here. Can he get it? It looks like he will. Pick it up, Justice Hayes out the backfield. 10-yard reception there. Risky play call, but it picks it up, and that puts Jalen Milrow over 400 yards on the day, 420 yards through the air. What a day. Runs it this time, nobody open. Can he get into the end zone? He does not. He slides down to avoid the big hit. I mean, he's been taking a lot of big shots all game. Protects himself on that play. Sets up a 2nd and 2. No trips left. They're going to hand this one off. Actually fake it. He keeps it. And Jalen Milrow gets into the end zone. Shows some life for this Alabama offense. So 12 plays, 70 yards. Took off about 3 minutes on that drive. But 26-46. Alabama with some window dressing. I mean, I think this thing is still over. But if they can get an onside kick here, it could get interesting. They do not. Hans team does their job, and Jalen makes the catch. 1st and 10, Huskies. He's like, hey, listen, man, we're trying to put these guys away. Huskies panics on the keeper, gets a 1st down. Great read again. So 66, 24 rushes, for Michael Penix, 66 yards. I mean, he hasn't really been putting himself too much in harm's way, just getting what he can and getting down. Picks up a first down that time. Once again, he keeps it, gets another first down. That time he's hit hard on the play on a 12-yard rush. Michael Penix closing in on 100 yards on the ground. A lot of people, a lot of playmakers on both sides, as we expected. But Washington with the lead. Empty backfield this time for Penix Jr. Letting the clock run out in no hurry. They just want to walk out of here with the win. And probably don't want to see Bama with any more opportunities to make this game any closer than it has to be. Take this clock down. May even call a timeout here. And actually run a play. Another quarterback draw for Penix. Stumbling, rumbling. Gets about 4, he falls forward. So that'll be 2nd and 6. Out the shotgun again. Keep it on the ground. Keep this clock rolling. Keep the clock moving. Offensive line with 7 linemen right now. Look at this. 7 offensive linemen. Man in motion, every roam. Triple option. They actually hand it off this time to the running back, Cam Davis. He picks up about 3. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Huskies. They continue to milk this clock. A split backfield here. 2 running backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. Hand it off up the middle. Gets the first down, and that's to seal it. Richard Newton with a 6-yard run. Looks like Nick Saban isn't even electing to call any timeouts. He knows this one is over. He'll concede. Yeah, Coach Daywell, keeping Michael Penix and the starters out there. I thought he would actually bring in the backups, but probably wants to keep his seniors and leaders on this football team on the field to seal this one off and come away with the victory. These men have earned it today. Played a tough nose, great brand of football, high quality, high-powered offense, defense, and special teams. Just a total domination for the purple and gold. They'll take it to the outside. Not electing to take a knee, actually. They'll just run out the clock on the ground, and that will do it, folks. Your 2024 national champions, Washington Huskies. Player of the game, Michael Penix, 36-44, 342 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 26 carries for 86 yards. And what a day. And what a game this was. ESPN College Football with Is Moolah TV in the booth. I hope you've been enjoying this Capital One Bowl weekend, this broadcast special edition of the 2024 College Football National Championship potential preview of the Washington Huskies versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. Who will win? Who will win it all? Who will get to the promised land and who will be defeated? Only one team can win it. Only one team will get crowned the national champion. This is one of 4 scenarios we will see coming up next. Will potentially be Washington versus Michigan. Or I could do Michigan versus Texas. We don't know who's going to win it, but we do know we'll be calling it. This is a special edition broadcast by Is Moolah TV on Twitch. We'll take a look at the stats here, folks. As we see, Michael Penix Jr. with a quarterback rating of 165, 36 completions, 44 yards, 342 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception, but 81% completion on the day. That's got to feel good. Only 4 sacks allowed from his offensive line. Out the backfield, we got Wayne Taula Papa with nearly 30 carries, 29 attempts, 153 yards, and a touchdown. Penix, second leading rusher, second in rushing with 26 carries, 82 yards, and Davis coming in third with some yardage there. Roma Dunze leading the receivers at 95. And here we go over to Alabama, and this is where the true struggle starts. Jalen Milroe, QBR 132, however, 37 completions on 51 attempts. He threw for over 420 yards, one touchdown, but four interceptions. And when you throw that many turnovers, it is very hard to win this game, especially on a national championship game on this big stage. But 72 completion, nonetheless, just not enough to turn the tide. Jace McLean, 24 carries. They held Bama under 100 yards rushing and no touchdowns as well. So it was a struggle all the way around. And you got two receivers crossing the century mark with Ja'Cory Brooks and Jermaine Burton, but no receiving touchdowns, just unable to get the ball in the air until late in the fourth quarter to their fullback, Robbie Ooze. So just not enough, um, offensive success happening on the Alabama side, and that was the, result in this game. Unfortunately, it was an unfortunate win and outcome for Alabama, but hey, credit them for making it to the playoffs and to the national championship game. You got to be proud of your team and the way they battled back in this game. Just in the end, it's not enough and too large of a deficit to overcome for the Crimson Tide. I mean, if you're watching this game from start to finish, if you haven't, definitely go ahead and drop that follow so you can get pinged and notified every single time is Moolah goes live. Go ahead and click that subscribe button on YouTube so you can get notified every single time if you're subscribed. But in this game, Washington Huskies just have been just dominated from the kickoff on all phases of the game. We saw offense, defense, and special teams. The kicker went 6 for 6, didn't miss. And as you can see here in the box score, Alabama shut out in that first quarter, 13-0 Huskies, 16-3 in the second, 10-7 in the third, and finally won the fourth, but only putting up one more touchdown than the Huskies. And by that time, the game was well out of reach. But 36 first downs for the Huskies, 287 rushing, almost 300 yards rushing compared to Alabama's 164. But the turnover ratio, that's the difference, 1-4 in a time possession in Washington's favor. There you have it, folks. Players of the game: Michael Penix Jr., Alex Cook at safety, 11 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, an assisted tackle, and interception. Jalen Milroe doing what he could do for his team. Just too many turnovers there. Kool-Aid McKinstry with 7 tackles and a pick. But in the end, it's Washington. I want to thank you so much again for tuning in. This is Moolah TV on Twitch. We got some more content, some more videos coming your way. So stay locked in, stay tuned. Continue to follow me, share, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell everybody. We in the building. It's Moolah TV on Twitch. And that'll do it for this broadcast. Peace.